Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Indianapolis. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. To begin this on the ground with Smith. He's got room to run right at the start, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. Room to run at the 35. And he's in! Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Tackle made back at the
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Get it. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Cowboy 80.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
60 Bison, Mustang 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Come on. Cut 19. Back. Go.
On second down, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
9, 7, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels going to throw again. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing again, Daniel. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
4 more yards.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Ready.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 line. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The air again is Daniels. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. On the give, it's Smith. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back
A
at his
tackling plan
48-yard
for the
line.
defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Once again, it's Smith.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
On the jump. 18, 5 here. Ready, go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Catch made there, left side by Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
18
30-yard line.
rattlers, 18 rattlers. Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. 2 minutes to play. in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Got it. Ready?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Set, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Riggs, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Daniels. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And the Colts going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Flush to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are going to open up the lead to 8. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And you'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 31-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Now, a run with Smith. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Leonard now on 2nd down. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. This one caught at the 4. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set, Dragon 60. Ready, set, Warrior 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, Daniel. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing now, Daniel. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, second and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing is Daniel. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he will score! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
The kick is good.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 25, here's second and 8. On the handoff, it's Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Kyle Leonard.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
To give up the middle to Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Falcons are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. Hey, roll. Cougar 19.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Forced out wide. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
18, Rattler, Viking, 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be...
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. He's to the 40. Inside the 20.
For most of these defensive linemen, Mike, they go the entire season and never touch the ball. So when they get their shot, they try to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what this big guy did here. Doesn't quite take it all the way for a touchdown, but he sets his offense up in a great spot.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, if they come out for 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Atlanta. is his third touchdown of the afternoon. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7-5. Pass to 60. Pass. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. Jaden Daniels. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniels gonna do it himself. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the 4th. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down here, it's Smith. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
They'll run, and this is Smith. Finding room across midfield. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Daniels now on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyler touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. On the run to the right. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the 4th. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Leonard going to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, they'll go with Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the gun, here's Leonard. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. They'll run here, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. He's got his man. That's Putin. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
19 Tiger.
To throw is Leonard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.